Welcome back to the channel. DeadMf, we are back again in the prison called life, man. It's actually freaking cold right now. I don't even know why I'm doing this. But I guess I just have something to get off my chest. You know, in life, you should never ever feel bad for doing what's comfortable for you. You should never ever feel bad for doing what's comfortable for you. You know, some people, they look at you and they think that they can dictate what they want out of you. They think they can tell you what they want out of you, you know. I've never been a person who always took a liking to disrespect. If I feel that I'm being disrespected, I'm going to do two things, you know. It's either I'm going to ignore you or I'm going to chop your fucking head off. Not literally, but you know, I'm basically gonna tell you where to get off. And this always applies to everyone in my life. I don't care who you are in my life. If I feel that you're trying to embarrass me or humiliate me, it's either I'm going to ignore you or I'm going to tell you where to get off. Because you know, some people they're freaking disrespectful. They're freaking disrespectful and they want to make you out to be the villain. I don't have a problem with being the villain. I don't have a problem with people looking at me like I'm the freaking bad guy. Never ever have a problem with that. If people think you're the bad guy, it is what it is. It's not like you get paid for being a good guy anyway. Who the fuck cares about being a good guy? So, like, I've had it, you know. Comes to that point where you've had it, like you freaking had it. People look at you and they think you're some sort of a sucker who's going to suck up to anything. Nah, we ain't playing that game over here. It's that simple. That's exactly what happens with the world when people don't stand up for what they want, you know, or when people don't stand up when they're getting disrespected. And that's exactly the reason why we're in this predicament right now in the world that we live in, because people are scared of telling people where to get off. People are cowards. Have you ever been or seen that situation where somebody has taken leave from work? You know, maybe you took a freaking vacay, so you're not at the office or you're not at your job, whatever. You're not supposed to be working, you know. You requested some days off at your work. And then people at your work still expect you to reply to their messages, or they can just expect to call you on anything that is work related. Have you seen that? That's disrespectful, because that's supposed to be your off days, you know. But people figure that, nah, let's just call this guy, he's off from work, so you know, we're just asking him. No, if somebody's off from work, they off from everything. You know, regarding work, they off from that. So always be comfortable with being the villain. Don't be comfortable with not being a villain. Be comfortable with being the villain, because if people deem you to be a bad guy, that means you're doing good for yourself. If people think you're selfish, you're doing good for yourself. It means you're taking yourself seriously. It means you've got your priorities in order about yourself. It's literally that simple. It's literally that simple. You know, people wanna make you out to feel bad, so you can feel like, oh no, I'm gonna lose you. What am I gonna do without you? I don't care, bruh. You know, You've got to realize that you're born alone, you're gonna die alone. Whoever comes in your life, whoever goes, hey, that's their thing, man. You don't have to think too hard about it. But the problem is that people are people pleasers. People are people pleasers. You want to get the approval of everyone. You want everybody to make sure that they stamp on your fucking paperwork. No. No, we're not doing that. You know, I'm not doing that, you know. Just gotta get to a point where you freaking do whatever you want. That's it. You're a grown-up, you're going to do whatever you want. You don't let people tell you what to do. You tell people, this is what I'm doing, and then when I'm done, I'll get back at you. Don't try and tell me what to do with my freaking time. That's disrespectful. You know? So people pretend like they own you or something. Let me tell you, man, I keep saying this, you know, if a particular person isn't providing for you, you know, if they're not giving you a house or money, you have no reason to try and be a good guy to that particular person. If they screw you, you screw them back. You know, I mean, the phrase "never bite the hand that feeds you" is a good phrase because it literally applies to everything in life. If something isn't feeding you and then it's trying to take advantage of you, what's the reason for you not to bite it? You know, but if something is feeding you, you have no reason to bite it. You know, that's the way I see life. You know, if I'm not benefiting from you, then I don't have a reason to be trying to please you or whatever. I don't. I really don't. That's just the truth. If I'm not getting anything from you, why should I be trying to please you and go all out for you? I don't see any reason for me to be doing all of that. You know, but that's what people want you to do. People want to drain you and suck you dry, and then if you say something, oh, you're the bad guy. No, I'm not the freaking bad guy. You're the bad guy. You're not giving me anything, but you want to give me trouble. No. Like, do I look like I freaking care, man? I don't freaking care. So, you know, that's it, you know. Like, I don't care anymore. You know, I don't care anymore. You just go ahead and do whatever you want. Doesn't matter what people say. People expecting something from you. Boo-hoo. Cry about it. I'm sorry I didn't meet your expectations. Sorry, not sorry. Cry me a river. Who the fucking cares? And I don't care. So, just wanted to get that out the way, you know. People in life, they'll take advantage of you. You know, they'll take advantage of you. If you're always nice to people, prepare for people to take advantage of you. Kindness is weakness in the world that we live in. To be good is to be a walking lick. You know, you're easy. See it all the time, you know. I mean, see it all the time, even in workspaces. People who are getting treated bad at their workplaces, they don't leave. They don't leave. They'll stay there and they'll take the exploitation. But if people, you know, there's some good bosses out there. If people genuinely have a good boss, they'll try to take advantage of the boss, you know. They'll try to get off from work early. They'll try to come up with excuses as to why they're not going to show up the next Monday. But you have a terrible boss. You don't do none of that stuff. It's amazing, isn't it? It's amazing. You have a terrible boss. They might even not be even paying you right. Terrible boss. But you're going to be out there being loyal to that boss. But the boss that's treating you good, paying you well, for some reason you seem to think he's stupid. you know, you try to take advantage of that good-hearted boss. There are bosses like that. It's amazing. Like, do humans not want it to be treated with respect? Because the way I see it, it looks like people do not want to be treated with respect. You know, that's the way I see it. It looks like people do not want to be treated with respect. The moment you treat someone with respect, it's like this is my playground now. Wow, this guy is treating me nice. This is my playground. Let me play on top of this guy's head. This is my playground. But when you disrespect people, when you don't treat them that well, you know, you treat them good sometimes, someday you don't give a shit about them, for some reason they tend to stick around. Like, what's going on? I'm a terrible person to you, but you're still here, motherfucker. Like, what the hell is going on? Like, the world is such a paradox, man. But here's the thing, again, you know, I'm at that point. Like, maybe I might be losing some of my empathy. That might be the case, I don't know. But I freaking had it with people. You know, I'm at the point where I freaking had it with people. Do I have anger issues? Maybe I do, you know. Maybe I do have some anger issues. But I freaking had it with people, and yeah, man, like, if you see me not giving a shit, that's because I don't. That's because I'm tired. Yeah, I don't give a shit. I'm tired. So, yeah, good luck with whatever, you know. So, you gotta be comfortable with being the villain and doing whatever that works out for you. These freaking birds, man. What are you doing? I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's a motherfucker up there. So, you know, do you, man. Do you. Stop trying to please people. Stop trying to do stuff that doesn't work for you, but it works for other people. Nah. People are always just trying to take advantage. I've had it. Anyway, man, this is DeadMf and I'm signing out.